Daniel chapter 12, verses 5 through 7. Then I, Daniel, looked, and behold, there stood other two, the one on the side of the bank of the river, and the other on the side of the bank of the river. And one said to the man clothed in linen, which was upon the waters of the river, How long shall it be to the end of these wonders? And I heard the man clothed in linen, which was upon the waters of the river, when he held up his right hand and his left hand unto heaven, and swear by him that liveth forever, that it shall be for a time, times and a half, and when he shall have accomplished to scatter the power of the holy people, all these things shall be finished. Stood other two. We have no real clear answer to who these beings are. It is possible that they are saints, as in 8 chapter and verse 13, or angels. There is no clear explanation. One on one side of the river and the other on the other side. Bank of the river. This is the same river as in chapter 10, the Hiddekel, as there is no break in the prophecy thus far from chapter 10, the river Euphrates/Tigris. Man clothed in linen. The man clothed in linen was standing upon the waters of the river as one of the men were talking to him. Looking at this person in linen, we find that it is the same person in Daniel chapter 10, verses 5 to 6. The person there was Christ, that this is Christ here also. How long shall it be to the end of these wonders? The answer is divided into two parts. The 1260 days, and then the scattering of the power of the holy people. When both these things shall be accomplished, then the end will come. 1260 days, 538, thus 1798, 80, the era of people's supremacy over Europe. When he shall have scattering the power of the holy people. That he is a reference to God, to he who liveth forever, as it is he who is working through the nation of the earth to fulfill his plan to call as many as possible to salvation. This is the spreading of the message into all the world. Sometimes persecution is the only thing that will wake the people of God up to seek him and do the work he has asked of them. The gospel is the power of God unto salvation, Romans chapter 1, verse 16. And it is this power, gospel, that it is to go to all the world, and then the end will come. Matthew 24, verse 14. Revelation chapter 14, verses 6 through 7. The everlasting gospel will be preached to every nation, kindred, tongue, and people. Revelation chapter 18, verse 1. The earth will be lightened by the glory of the fourth angel's message. Held up his right hand and his left hand. Christ proceeds to make an oath. There's the raising of his son. Both hands are raised to show the great solemnity and assurance of the matter.